Welcome back to Life at the Manor. This is a very special episode because after a year of working alongside him, you hearing about him and showing off his legendary handiwork, it's time to meet the man himself. We are of course talking about Big Al. You just gonna leave him?
Yeah, you're all right.
I'm meant to be doing that one.
We're gonna spend 12 hours in the attic.
It takes me back to my previous life as a child chimney sweep. What am I going to do with the fairground? I always like a challenge. It's like a treasure hunt.
James does tend to work me a little hard, but I'm sure it'll all be worth it in the end.
You don't look well.
Go all the way and back.
Ow! What are you doing there?
Comfort break, mate. Comfort break.
When you first met Big Al, he was helping us out with the big barn, and since then we've done so many projects together.
So this is a video really giving Big Al the job interview he never thought he needed. Enjoy.
You've got more space than you have liquor.
No way! Taking over the manor house in the estates, I knew I needed a handyman to give me a helping hand. Look, I'm an ex-professional cyclist with no trade experience whatsoever. In order to start these businesses, I knew Em and I needed to do it ourselves. We just couldn't afford a building team to come in and do it for us. So we needed someone who had experience as an electrician, as a builder, as a plumber, as a digger man, as an antiques dealer, free at any times of the day and willing to be paid next to nothing. Yes, it needed a very unique person. So I think it's time we head over and hear from the man himself.
So Big Al, you've been on the channel for quite a while now.
How long's it been?
Nearly a year.
Oh, my life. It's flown by.
I know, and we love working with you, but we thought we'd have a look
Oh, my word.
at some of the comments and see what other people think.
You mean people have been commenting?
People have been commenting. People love commenting. We love people's comments, and I'm going to read you a few about you. Is that okay?
Far away.
So David said, Hank and Al are a very watchable duo, and I agree.
We do get on, don't we?
But does he feel like a little brother?
It's like the naughty little brother. I
Yes.
feel like I'm having to make sure I'm about just so he doesn't get into trouble.
Yeah.
But it's working okay. He generally takes advice, which is good.
It's good,
And
isn't it?
but he's still got that cheeky edge to him, which
Yeah.
hey ho, that's Jay.
It's nice. I like to know that Big Al is around, just in case something, like a pipe bursts or something, and you're on call. It's a bit of a safety net.
Because generally it'll be James bursting the pipe,
Yeah,
wouldn't
exactly.
it?
Exactly. We've got a I like Big Al from Kelly Harra.
I don't blame her.
No, I think everyone likes Big Al. Oh, talking of brothers, I love Al. He's such a good sport. He's like the big brother who does what the little brother is doing just to keep him from getting into trouble.
That's what we said earlier on. That's exactly right.
That's literally it, isn't it?
Yeah, somebody needs to keep an eye on James, and I know Emma can't do it 24/7, so I try to
can't.
help out there.
Al Stuck in the Hole was a huge belly laugh. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I think everyone laughed at that episode. Even if you haven't seen that episode, do go and have a look at it, because it probably was the funniest one,
I
wasn't
think
it?
everybody laughed at it, apart from me. It definitely wasn't set up, and the more you pulled one leg out, the other one was going in.
It was a sinking ship, really, wasn't
A
it?
sinking welly boot, I think.
It was a sinking welly boot. Big Al is amazing, and that you've been teaching James so many skills, and I think that's what I was sort of mentioning earlier, but James and I had a chat about it the other day, and even James said to me, I feel like I really know what I'm doing with like DIY now. And we said it's all down to Big Al, because you've transferred your skills over to him, which has been amazing. Like carpentry, a bit of carpentry, a bit of plumbing, a bit of electrics, like a little bit of everything. So he actually does feel a bit confident.
Well, that's the
And
key,
people
really.
appreciate it.
It's not about knowing what to do, it's about having the confidence to do them. And they're not, none of these jobs are rocket science. They're just logical problems that need to be solved, and James has managed to do them because doing them together has given him the confidence.
Yeah.
And everybody should try it. If you're worried about things, just have a go.
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong?
Totally. And I think people really appreciate the relationship between you two, and it's so nice. I appreciate it. I know James appreciates it.
Oh, good. I enjoy it too.
Yeah,
It's all right.
yeah.
And, you know, it doesn't make a half bad flat white as well.
Do you know what? He does make a good coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we can offer.
Perfect.
Coffee on the house, always, for Big Al.
It's about time for one, isn't it?
It's about time for one.
Let's go.
So, Al,
Yes,
Big
James.
Al, first of all, I think we should tell the viewers how you ended up on the estate and how we ended up working together.
If only I knew. It probably goes back over sort of 18 months ago, was it? And I'd heard on the grapevine that you needed a little bit. You were thinking of opening a coffee shop in a barn, and would I help out because you needed somebody who was cheap and cheerful and could perhaps point you in the right direction. And having spent a lifetime in the building trade, and I thought I'd given it up and gone on to do other things, I thought that looks like an interesting opportunity.
And I know it was something that you kind of dipped your toe into and then ended up staying, but let's reverse. So we arrived at this
Yes.
location, the cafe behind us, and Emma and I had this kind of mad idea about wanting to do a cafe here, but Emma and I have no building experience, and luckily you decided to help.
It was really breaking down the job into simple processes where you could undertake those jobs yourself and give you and Emma the confidence to do them on your own and save the money and also learn something at the same time.
Where did all your experience come from and do you have experience in plumbing, electrics, building, antiques?
Yes to all
Because
of
I
it.
need that.
Yes to all of those.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's been a long time. I'm older than I look. I left school at the grand old age of 16 and surprisingly went to work for a high street bank. And from there, a few little different jobs, but I got into the building work by finding myself in a personal situation where I needed somewhere to live and I could only afford something that was a little bit run down and derelict. And I had to do it up, and I hadn't got any or much money. And so I called on friends and neighbours and other tradesmen I knew, and we sort of worked our way through it. And I was taught something very simple by an old builder called Albert, he'd retired, but he said he'd help me. And he taught me about process, is that if you're doing up a house, don't be scared and don't think it's a big job. It's just lots, it's not a big job, it's just lots of little ones. And I took that on board, and if you break down big jobs into little jobs, they're not scary, they're not difficult, and just concentrate on that. And so over the years, that built up into doing my own work for myself, into doing it for other people, and obviously getting specialist trades in when I needed them, and it became a project management role, and yeah, really, really good. I then got a little bit bored with the building, and as you do, and decided to explore my love for the arts and for antiques and decorative items and things like that. So I slowed off the building work and got more into the artwork and picture frames and collectibles.
Now, what's Al up to when he's not digging for antiques and looking for treasure? So I've managed to hunt him down in another Cotswold town not far from mine to see what he really gets up to. What does he do when he's not working for free for me? Alan? Alan?
James, good morning!
There you are!
Fancy seeing you here. Come on in.
Yes!
Kettle's on.
Can I bring these guys?
Of course you can.
Come on in.
There's your tea, James.
Sorry? Is that on my one?
That's yours.
Right.
I don't have much time off, as you know, because I'm always up at Chavenage, but I like to potter around in my loft.
Right, let's go and see.
Cheers.
Alan's loft. Oh wow! Alan, you've been hiding a lot from me.
Wow.
This where you hide then?
Well, no, this is just my little storeroom, really, of work in progress. We got all sorts. Obviously, it's my little salvage yard for picture frames.
And so talk to me about framing.
Well, it's something I've always been interested in. I've done my own artwork and found out how expensive it is to frame stuff. And then a good friend of mine, Gordon, suggested, why are you paying somebody else to make your frames when I've been in the building trade for 30 years? So whilst I appreciate there's a lot more to it than joining 4 bits of wood together, I thought I'd learn about the process, get some decent equipment and have a go. So
There's a lot of stuff in here.
well, this is, yeah, could be one of your dapper chaps from the Dunkirk landings, James.
I mean, he is a dapper chap.
He is.
Tell us about what happens in here then.
Well, mainly I started off, as you can tell by my tabletop, this is where I do my paintings. I'm an abstract type of guy. I like the fact that I haven't got to paint between the lines, which is totally the opposite from building, really, so it's a good release. But I paint up here, I frame up here, I refurbish other artwork. But this did have a big tear in down the side, of which I've repaired and repainted in and resized a period style frame for it.
Is that why you like rummaging around in the attic at Chavenage?
Because you see broken bits and pieces, and I think in my head, I can make that look good again. Most of it gets sold to eBay. I do sell to private dealers occasionally, and a few interior design people who do up hotels and bars and things like that.
Wow.
And I've, apart from painting these, I made the frames as well. If I knew you were coming, I'd have tidied up, James.
No, I think this is very artistic.
I think it's messy, James. You can get something like this done for, with glass in, and a backing board and all the hanging bits and pieces that size for about 50 quid. So that's English pounds.
One day will you be able to frame something for me?
I will, somewhere. I've got some Chavenage maps somewhere, which you probably gave to me months and months ago.
Can I?
Yeah.
Right, guys, check out this. So this is a New York poster.
Oh, I didn't tell you about that, did I, James?
Hang on a minute.
Sorry about that.
So when we met, Al explained that he kind of was into his framing, and I thought, perfect opportunity, because this has cost me quite a lot of money to frame a few others. And I thought, well, is there any chance when we're building the cafe to be able to put a GCN jersey up in the cafe, because GCN was a big part of my life. It has been for the last 6-7 years, and it taught me everything I know on YouTube. This is why we're bringing you guys this video.
And you thought you'd get it done cheap, James.
And I thought I'd get it done cheap. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And this is so cool. It's cool to see it, and I hope that. Do you want me to finish it? Is this?
No, I'll do this one. You can do the next one, James.
Right.
The next time you see that, it'll be hanging on the wall in the cafe.
Oh! I didn't expect to see that, Al. That's super exciting. This is kind of where I guess Alan really kind of the life behind his life at Chavenage, and it's also really exciting because I think this is where your excitement around the treasure hunting is all coming about.
It's where my love lies,
Yeah.
and yes, it's great. I like visual decoration, and I make my own, and I buy other people's and do stuff for other people. So yeah. Oh, and don't tell Aunt Caroline, but I've got a few of her jobs here that I need to finish off. I think this came into me because it had been broken at the back and needed new glass and things like that. So
a bit of Chavenage in your layer.
Yes. So there's that at night. Let me turn that top light.
Wow.
And then I'm not quite sure who that is. George and Caroline. Oh, this is your dad and Aunt C on ponies.
Wow, there you go. That is insane. There's my dad on the left and Caroline on the right. Well, I think it's about time that we let Big Al
I need to get on with some work.
get back to his work, and and I get out your house, because you do deserve a day off. And I can't thank you, Al, enough for all the work you put in on the channel. We'll check back in a bit later, but Al, thank you for showing us around. Thank you for letting the whole Life at the Manor community into your lair.
And you know, when Em and I wanted to build this cafe, we knew what we wanted to do. We just didn't know how to go about creating the process and doing it. And like you say, going into big projects is scary, because like a house looks really daunting, and you can spend loads of money in all the wrong areas. And so I think, you know, you coming and starting on this project has been a genuine lifesaver for both Emma and I, and for the wider estate, because
it's just breaking things down to that process, one step at a time, and only the clever bit, if there is one, is knowing which order to do things in. And experience will tell you that. Hopefully I've been able to pass on some of my experience so that you've been able to put your skill and effort and love into your own jobs. And I think people can realise that and recognise the love and effort that you and Emma have put into the place, because it shows through ultimately about what the finished product's like.
When you do it yourself, you learn as you go and you build that experience. So when these jobs come in and they arise, it doesn't seem so daunting, and you don't have to call out loads of different professionals to come and get you out of the problem. So I wanted to reverse the clocks. First kind of job we got you involved in on the channel was the barn. How was that?
The big barn, it was really good. It was nice to get into an old farm workshop that hadn't seen light of day for a long time, because ultimately I'm like a treasure hunter. I like the quest to try and find something hidden, and to be told there's a barn full of stuff, help yourself, was great. I was like a kid in a sweet shop. And the best thing about that, we did it on a great budget, and it's now successfully rented out. So
yeah, the great thing about that was that Al came and was like, you know, it's all about many different dripping taps. And so I saw the estate and loads of different areas where we weren't being utilised for revenue, and Al came in and was like, well, let's clear out the barn and rent it as a storage unit. So that's kind of where it happened. Whatever we found we could sell to pay for Al's work and a bit of the clearing out. And then we moved on to another video we did with you, which was a bit of the cabin. You helped doing the sewage with the cabin.
Yes, done bits of that. And then we've built a sauna.
We built a sauna. We
chopped many things down. I think I've herded sheep. I've herded sheep at some point.
You have done a bit of herding sheep. And then the metal detecting. How did you find the metal detecting? Are you all right, Al? You don't look well.
Are you sure these guns are in here, James?
Well,
whose story was it?
Muddy, to be honest with you. Yeah, fun but muddy.
I loved that.
Yeah, because I was the one that got muddy.
And I also thought we were genuinely going to find those revolvers. So I think we need to get back in. Anyway, let us know in the comment section below what you think.
So please.
Now, big topic.
Yes.
I also want to really touch on is the model railway. What did you think going into the manor house and really finding this kind of unique treasure?
The first thing was, I think, word that came into my head that was a clean one was crikey. You know, we can all see how big the layout is on the screen, but nothing can prepare you for actually seeing it in the flesh. It is enormous, and I just knew there was a big old job ahead. And I think we first mentioned, oh, we'll have a couple of days and clear it out, but it soon became apparent that it's going to be more than a couple of days. I was there for the treasure hunting.
You love treasure hunting?
I love a treasure hunt, because you just don't know what you're going to be finding.
No.
And whether something's worth £1 or £1,000, it's still got a story to tell, and it's still part of history. And yeah, I like unearthing that. It's really good.
So that being said, what's your favourite moment about working here and being on the channel?
The favourite moment, there's so many of them, just seeing your smiley face most days of the week is good. I think my favourite moment's yet to come. I believe there's some more treasure to find, so I'm going to go for that.
What's your worst moment?
I think face planting in the mud in the swamp with a metal detector. Possibly
And
my worst.
what's a video you would love to do here on Life at the Manor?
I would like to find some family hidden gems in the loft.
Which I think is just around the corner.
Oh, hopefully.
Because
Hopefully.
moving forward, we've got the renovation and we're going right inside the model railway to find out if we can get all that stuff out of the attic and sort it out. There's one more thing I wanted to show you. Oh, I'm attached. Hold on. Before we move on to the outro, first of all, I want to say a massive thank you for Big Al, who has genuinely helped a huge amount. A lot of these projects wouldn't have been possible without a helping hand. And also, Emma and I have blooming loved it, and I hope you guys have too. But we're selling these. These are Chavenage Estate 1576 branded bags. Perfect for Christmas. Anyway, if you want to get yours, then I'll link them in the bio, because our merch is on the build. It's been, it hasn't been a focus, but we would love to show everyone that they can actually purchase some things here, and that's really cool.
It's all good.
So massive thanks to Em as well, who designed them, because obviously she's got all the
The necessary.
Yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and kind of learning a bit more about the man behind Big Al. If you enjoyed this video, let us know in the comment section below, and let me know as well what question you would like me to ask Big Al in the next time we work together. So Al, there's one more thing.
Yes.
I hear you're quite artistic.
It has been said, because I don't tell many people, but I am actually an award-winning artist.
Sorry?
An award-winning artist. However, that award is the 1975 North Staffordshire Schools Road Safety Quiz champion winning team member. And here's the little pic to prove it.
Wow, Al, you're a talented bloke. You want? I think I'm going to give you the job.
Thanks. Can we talk pay? Leia?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Coffee?
Oh,
Coffee?
absolutely.
Yeah. Thanks, mate.